I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey partner, what y'all about to do? Y'all might as well have a seat and let me holler at you. I'm about to bring the heat. I'm about to bring the laughs. I'm about to pack a punch. You know I'm hungry, little mama. Come on, let's do lunch. You know I'm next top comic, but let's just stick to topic. I'm Timbuktu, my people, and I'm not here to gossip. I'm only here to shop it. But I might get obnoxious. I wanna hear your vision, but please make it hypnotic. You know I'm on a mission, but please I need permission. But sign this paperwork. This just give me permission to check your intuition. I wanna feel your vibe. It takes a village, baby. I'm about to build this ride.
Welcome back to TimbukTuesday. So we are recovering from last week's tornado. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this show is gonna look different from all my other shows, but it's gonna have the same vibe, so it's gonna feel regular. But you know, I just gotta be a little transparent because that's just who I is. You can't see through me, but I can tell you what it is. Because seeing through me would be impossible. You can see around me. You probably can't see around me. You can probably see over me. I don't know. I think I'm taller wide than I am high, you know. Height-wise. But I am sending the link to everybody here on Facebook. But we are on YouTube because of other things that have gone left. What up, bees? I'm just trying to put this post up because everything looks a little weird than it usually does. And y'all seeing it firsthand. You know, I wanted to get that out so everybody could see it. All right, it's up on Facebook. Well, it's not up on Facebook. Just the link is on Facebook. So hopefully we get some people to come in. Skinner, what up? He said what up to me and to my guests, who I'm actually going to introduce right now. He is a friend of the show, I would consider. Also a friend of me, but he has been here several times. This will be, I think that's like the third time, actually. I think this is the third time. He just dropped the album a couple weeks ago. I talked about it 2 weeks ago. I would have talked about it last week, but you know, tornado hit on Tuesday. It was like timber. I did talk about your shit, man. He is amazing. I seen him perform, and his performance is dope. You know, he came on the show before I actually got to see him perform, and to see him perform, definitely just got a whole nother respect for him. Please give it up for my good friend, the amazing Flizz. What up, dog?
What the fuck it is? That was a hell of an introduction. I ain't gonna lie. That was a dope introduction. Had me stuttering. I'm talking about what the
What's been going on, dog? How you feeling?
Man, bro, just fucking being a dad and a husband. Which
Okay.
is amazing. Fucking working on music and just working, you know, being a regular 9-to-5 nigga at the same time, trying to stay out these streets and not do no dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Man, I'm chilling, bro. How are you, bro? What's been up with you?
Not much, man. I you know, just been doing comedy.
Wifey in the chat. Hey, wife.
What's up, wifey? Flizz is wifey, obviously. But life has been it's been good. It's it's been great. Honestly, I'm still here, still breathing. Got my health for the most part.
Hell yeah.
You know, doing things I want to do. You know what I mean? And
I love it, man. Let's go.
for sure. So
That minority shit.
Drink champs. We wish we could. Yeah, I'm actually how you turn just the mic part towards
Just the mic part.
Yeah,
Like right here.
Yeah. Because you want
like, can you hear? Okay,
there
now
we
you
go.
can hear me.
So
shit.
you hear it now. Yep. Okay.
For shit show.
Um,
Loud and clear.
There we go. Yeah, the front part of the mic is just like a studio mic.
For sure.
Is where it's hot at. Yep. But yes, man, we definitely talked about your album here on the show. 2 weeks ago it was me, Mage, and Louis. They didn't get to hear it yet. I actually was listening to it on the way to the studio that day, because I think did it come out on that Tuesday?
I think it did come out on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was the 30th. It was the 30th, right?
Yep,
Am I not mistaken? Yeah,
for sure.
Listen to it, and bro, like I love it.
Thank you. I worked hard as fuck on that. Like, my wife would tell you, I worked hard on that fucking album for like. And so what y'all don't know is I asked y'all like what y'all want from me last year. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, I remember
y'all
that.
was saying albums, and you know what I'm saying, that y'all was telling me y'all was tired of the singles. But what y'all don't know is I already was working on an album. I've been working on this shit for at least like seriously, like pushing on it for like 2 years or a year and a half at least.
Okay. So you was working like you.
What up, G? My nigga.
What's going on, G Boogie? You
My
said what up,
nigga
bro? I
Glenn,
had
what
to
up
tap
with
in. So I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, it just sounded like you had so much fun doing this album.
I did. Well, at least I tried to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did. Like, this is the most features I ever put, you know, on any one of my projects. As you've seen in the past, I don't do that many fucking features. But you know what I'm saying? So that shit was interesting.
Tuck said Flizzard.
The Tucker, my boy, my motherfucking dog. But yeah, man, I ain't what was I saying?
You featured.
The high kicking in.
Yeah.
So yeah, the features, bro, that was interesting and fun. Just being in the studio with different artists. I ain't did that in a while. It's just really just been me and my brother, or you know what I'm saying, whoever I invite there. I ain't been in the studio with a bunch of different artists in a long time, so that was dope.
And isn't that where you came from though? That's kind of where you started, like
it
being
is,
in the.
It is, bro. It is. I used to actually throw like somewhat like studio parties. We'd get like 2 hours, which is, if you it's not that much time, but we used to squeeze so much in 2 hours. Like, it'd be like, no exaggeration, like 20 of us there, and half of us are doing music. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is getting their shit off. They getting every rapper at least getting a song or on a song. You feel what I'm saying? That shit used to be fun, man. So kind of reliving those vibes was interesting.
I can imagine.
You know, and the older,
like nostalgic type.
Yeah. It was real nostalgic, man. That shit was dope.
Did it feel like maybe you know, with the 2 hours y'all used to get so much done, kind of going to the gym, like it's a group gym session, right?
Yeah.
So did it feel like you had a little bit more energy going into it with the features, because it was just, you know, more people in a sense holding you accountable, just making you not holding you accountable, just keeping like the push, I guess, is for more so.
I'm not gonna lie, for the most part, bro, I had a lot of anxiety during, and that was mainly because I had been so in the house lately. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the only person I've been around really is my wife or my brother. You feel me? And I talk to Tuck every day. You know what I'm saying? But like, I kind of just been in this shell. So like, when I get around other people, it's kind of awkward, because I don't really like. I got to kind of remember how to be outside again. You feel what I'm saying? I've been such I've been William. You feel me? I ain't had a chance to go back and be Flizz. You know what I'm saying? I've been a dad and a husband, and I've been working. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, like, I can be Flizz in the studio, but it's weird because, again, it's just like me and my brother or whoever and the engineer. And a lot of the time, most of this recording was done with Hefe. You know what I'm saying? So it was weird. So like, I was Flizz, but these people know me, so I was William. You know what I'm trying to say? So when I got around my features, right? Right. When I got around my features, which were, all my features on there, most of them were no, all my features is like, good friends of mine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was like, y'all know Flizz.
Right,
You feel me?
for
Y'all
sure.
know and love Flizz. Y'all know a bit about William, but y'all really haven't met that full side of me. You
For
feel
sure.
what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, it's weird.
Now was it tough like turning that switch on, or was it not tough, but it was just like you said, it was awkward?
It would just be awkward, bro, because I would literally just be coming from
Work until sundown.
Yeah, clock in, clock out. I would literally just be coming from work or coming from being with my baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of in that mode, and I'm kind of dramatic. It'd be taking me a minute to like, I low key be having to like sit there and like process, like, okay, now you got to transfer into this person.
Yeah, right.
You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like you not in dad mode right now. You got to be in artist mode, and it was cool because it kind of helped me balance that a little bit more.
I definitely can understand that, especially when it's like come to comedy. If I don't do comedy for I don't know, like a month, honestly, it's a couple months. Going back and getting on stage, it's like I gotta get readjusted to the energy I need to bring. Like, cause I just go up there and talk like regular,
right?
Which is cool. Like, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's good, but then a lot of times, or I say more often than not, if I was to bring more energy, it would be better. It was
I know. Yeah, I feel you on that.
So it was like, luckily I would have my material to lean on. However, I like to be more entertaining. It was like you have to bring a different energy, and sometimes that switch is different.
Like I'll tell you like the worst session it was for me, and it wasn't even a bad session. It's just how my anxiety was, as far as like trying to balance the person I am. Right. So it was when we did Wrong With Us, when I had King and Poe. You know what I'm saying? So all of us know each other real well. Like, you know what I'm saying? King is basically my cousin, but a lot of people don't know. And Poe, I've known Poe for at least 10 plus years. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? So and they got a relationship as well.
Right.
And so they brought two people. King brought somebody I didn't know, but he was cool. And Poe came with Stacks. I don't know if you know who Stacks is. That's his boy.
I think so.
You know what I'm saying? But it was gang cultured in there. You know what I'm saying? Poe of Blood, King of Crips, Stacks of Crip, and King Peoples was Crips. So it was gang politics going on in there, but in a positive way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They, it's a family thing. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm watching them, and I'm just like hearing like the street nigga conversations and all that. You feel me? I never really already participated in the street nigga conversations for the most part. I'm not a street nigga.
For sure.
I'm a hood nigga. You feel me? But
Facts.
I'm the hood hippie at the same time. I've always been kind of socially awkward in that. Like, anyway.
We in the same boat. Like, I'm from the hood, but I'm not a hood nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I ain't gonna say I'm not a hood nigga. I'm definitely a hood nigga for sure. But
I mean, I guess a street
I was
nigga,
always
I guess,
I was always the weirdest one out the clique.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? I was the differenter out of everybody.
Yeah.
I can't really
remember mama.
Where I was going with this. Hey, mama. Tell mama.
Right. We was talking about the differences in the studio, how it was awkward.
So like the session, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just funny, man, because I felt myself like closing in. You feel me? But I had to like loosen up. It's like, wait, these is all your peoples. You know what I'm saying? Like, just relax.
You're not in danger here. Like,
exactly. And not even that I felt like I was in danger. It was just, I don't know.
You didn't want to be weird in a sense.
Yeah, and then like, because there's certain shit that I don't want to expose on this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you're good. I totally understand. Yeah,
you feel me? So it was like, yeah, like wanting to participate. You feel me?
Yeah,
in the conversation, but it's just be like, nah, I'm gonna let them do them. You know what I'm saying? Because they got their own rapport with each other that I'm not familiar with. This is my first time being around all y'all at the same time.
Right.
You feel me? Y'all all know each other, got running jokes with each other and all that. You feel me? So
yeah, all my running jokes is I don't. So what was like, all right, what was that like, besides like once you got past the, I guess, the initial shock, the nerve shock, I guess. I don't know. Once you got past that, what was it like after that? What was the session like?
Oh, it was chill, man. We all got high. We smoked some real good weed. We had some laughs. You know what I'm saying? And it was great. You feel me? You typically, once I loosen up, I smoke or I have a shot or two, everything be cool.
Flizz
you know
comes out.
Then, exactly, literally. I was
Flizz comes out.
Flizz comes out.
Flizz comes out at night.
Like typically, that's how it play out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit was fun, man. I had a lot of fun in recording that.
With that being your most eventful, I guess, session, was that your favorite because of that?
It's not necessarily my favorite.
Yeah,
it's just one that stands out to me, I guess.
Okay.
I like that. I enjoyed my time there. You know what I'm saying? I had a good time, and the song came out great, as you can hear.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I could play it because I'm still recovering from last week.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm very short-handed on what I can use right now. My other screens ain't working. So I'm like trying to work off one screen when I normally got 7. Like it ain't 7, but
I can usually look and see my face.
Yeah, right. So my favorite song off the album, which I've already said, is "Bitch You Better Smile." You better smile.
Bitch, you better smile again, because we already
for sure.
You better smile.
Well, Smile Bitch is, I think, the other one. But Bitch You Better Smile Again.
Smile Bitch is the Duval song.
Right. But You Better Smile Again is I love it because like I am a positive guy. I try to be positive. And trying to make people feel good can be tough.
It can.
And I feel like you delivered it in such a way that was like tough love, so that they can receive it, because sometimes people can't.
I was talking to myself.
Which I believe.
I literally was talking to myself, bro.
I believe.
What I said at the beginning was a true story. I got off of work and I was just in my fucking feelings. And I played that beat. And I'm like, bitch, smile. You know what I'm saying? Like, mind you, too, that was at the beginning. That was around the time where we first found out we was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So I was a little... I don't know what to call it. I was nervous, I guess. I had that pre-parent nervousness.
Yeah, worried about making sure you be a good dad type.
Man, I was just all, yeah. I had that going on. You know what I'm saying? I wrote some dope music around that time, too, as you can see.
Yeah.
You feel me? I wrote Check to Check during that.
Shout out to Check to Check. That's probably my second favorite, because I felt like it was so relatable.
Yeah. 4 out of 5 people
so
are
relatable.
living Check to Check, bro. Like, and then on the part when I was like, I front like I'm low key rich, but I still my wife was like, I'm shocked you actually put that in there. Right. Man, listen, that shit is the truth.
I mean, but I feel it. Like I really feel that. Like I've definitely been in places where I was spending money when I shouldn't have been. Like
we all have, for
sure.
We all do it.
We definitely all do it.
Especially when you're younger, you got that mentality of like, nigga, I could die tonight.
Right.
That's how I was. Like, nigga, I could die tonight, man. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? And then regretting I didn't buy this $20 shot.
Right.
Dumbass.
When did you realize that but then I might not die? Like when did that
really
happen?
Started. Okay, so to be honest, I always expected or thought by the time I was 23, I was either going to be dead or rich. So by the time I turned 23 and I was neither, you know what I'm saying? I had to reevaluate some things about life. You know what I'm saying? 23 was actually pre-23 really was actually a very good time for me. 22, it was, that like the last half a year of being 22 was like real developmental for me. You know what I'm saying? I went through a lot during that time and I learned a lot about myself. And that's actually right before I met my wife too. So in a way, I kind of did die and was reborn, you know.
That's hard.
Yeah. So yeah, man. 20.
You enjoying the afterlife?
I am. that rebirth was something crazy.
Yeah.
That rebirth was something fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I changed, bro, a lot, a lot,
Yeah.
a fucking lot, bro. I was fucked up out here, bro. Like, and people loved me. They didn't know how much shit I was going through back then. Like, addicted to pills,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying, and just like not really knowing what the fuck to do with myself, you know, and just knowing where I was gonna go or how I was gonna just do things, and you know what I'm saying, and that was like right around the time Box died too. You feel me? So like I was just like right before Box died is when I got my shit together.
Mm.
It was when I started to get my shit together rather. You feel me?
Now who's Box?
Oh, Box, man, Deshaun Perkins, Box the Beast, man. He was one of the best hosts in Cleveland, Ohio. He was also he
Shout out to
he
him.
also was half owner of the Ohio Entertainment Awards, the Ohio Kings with Andrew Lloyd. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Yeah, Andrew
Shout
Lloyd's
out to
best
them.
friend. That's for sure. Shout out Andrew Lloyd. But yeah, Box, man.
Yeah, I'm new to all this. 3 years I've only been doing.
Oh yeah, man. Box
new.
the Beast, bro. He dope ass dude, bro. Dope, long little lit guy, man. He met him through his sister, actually, Deja, and me and him just hit it off. You know what I'm saying? Like literally was kicking it every day. You feel me? And that was my dog. He took me on my first camping trip. You feel me? That was right around the time too where I was like, I was lost. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know which way I wanted to go. I did know though I was on some hippie shit though. You know what I'm saying? I did know that. And that's what made him say, well, shit, if that's what you want. A lot of people was like, they took that for a joke too, and they didn't really take that serious. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like laughed at me, and I kind of got offended at that. But that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, he loved me so much, bro.
Mhm.
You feel me? Like that dude loved me so much. He was like, all right, well, if that's what you want to do, you about to come to this camping festival with me, this hippie festival.
Yeah.
I said, damn, bet. You know what I'm saying? Paid for my ticket and everything.
That's love.
You feel me? That was my dog, bro. Like he truly believed in me, bro. Bro, that was my dog, man. Long literally guy. And was crazy too. He fucked with Skinner heavy. I don't know if he managed Skinner or what, but he used to tell me like y'all two need to work. You feel me? And I never had a conversation with Skinner until after he passed.
Damn.
And shit, he died 2017.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
2017 was the worst year of my life.
Jesus Christ. 2017 was the best worst year. One of the best worst years of my life. You know what I'm saying? One of the best worst years of my life. But yeah, bro. And me and Skinner actually just, I don't know how me and him got so cool. I really don't.
It's funny. So I've seen Skinner before I actually met Skinner. I had seen him at some, like, I think we was Facebook friends, and I seen him out. I believe I might have seen him at, was the first time was at No Class? I'm not sure. It might have been No Class. And then, after that, I think the next time I seen him, I was delivering pizza, and that nigga was getting pizza. I don't know if it was for him or if I could have just been for the fam. You know, I had pulled up, and I'm like, oh shit, and like I'm cool with Crazy 8.
I love Crazy 8.
He's amazing. Shout out to the homie.
What a lot of people don't know about Crazy 8 either, bro, is that he is low key like one of my big brothers in this music shit. Like he's seen me come up, bro. Like every time I see him, he's like, bro, I'm proud of you. Cause he's one of the people who knows how far I came, bro. Like, nigga, he used to see me rapping on 119th and Union when they had the house over there. The house MGK made, Lace Up and EST and all that shit.
Oh, wow.
That house. When he used to see me there, bro, he used to just watch me and tell me like, yeah, you dope. I see where you going. Just keep working. And then he seen me at a show and was like, I'm proud of you, bro. Like, look at you doing what the fuck you doing, bro. Like Crazy 8 is really my dog, bro.
Shout out to Crazy 8, man. Shout out to 8. He was like one of the first.
Hey, Kiki.
He was like one of the first people that I seen in the scene. Like he introduced me to the scene, like because we went to middle school together, and we would randomly see each other through life.
Yeah,
but music was always consistent with him. Like I was like, once I think I seen him like 16. We was like 16. We also seen each other in Maple, and he told me my bad on the mic. He told me he was doing music. I ain't seen him for like, I don't know, 7 years after that. Like, what's up, bro? And he's like, I'm like, you still doing music? Yeah. Then he gave me a CD.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay. Take it home. And it was the album with I Can't Stop on it.
I know what song you're talking about. I can't remember how it go, but I know what song you're talking about.
And I think it had I can't remember what was all on it, but it was amazing. I think it had it was the Batman cover, I believe. And then or something like that. I can't remember 100%. I do remember where I was when I was listening to it, but I can't remember the actual album. And I'm listening to it, and I'm like, damn, this nigga's cold. Because one of my other homies that I actually was with when I ran into him when he gave us a CD, he's big on music. He loves music just as much as I do. So we listening to it. He had listened to it. He was like, hey, yo, homie, lightweight hard. I'm like, yeah, this shit is crazy. And from then, like, every time he would drop something, I would support it. I ended up getting his latest album, and I got the VIP pack, and he knew I couldn't wear any shirts, so he was like, he hooked me up with something else. I'm like, man, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, that's
like,
real.
So
that's real.
It was dope. And what made it also dope, so my birthday is 8/31.
Oh, your birthday coming up.
It is. And I would keep seeing 8/31 like it's like an angel number, because it's like it's a lot tied to it. It's a long story. But his album was 8 tracks long, 31 minutes.
That's crazy.
Right. So I'm listening to this. This was like the peak of my weight loss time when I was actually like working out every day, walking everywhere. And so that shit, when I actually listened to it, that shit turned me up even more. Like,
that's raw, bro. That's raw.
Shout out to Crazy 8. That's my dog.
Is one of that motherfucker marketing, bro. I don't know if you remember, bro. I can't remember what years this was. I want to say 2011, 12, maybe around that time, maybe before. You could not go anywhere without seeing that nigga sticker. Anywhere. I'm talking Walmart, the drive-through, the gas station, the club, fucking anywhere. Anywhere. You could not go nowhere without seeing his sticker, bro.
That logo was hard,
man.
too.
That logo was crazy, especially for back then.
Yeah,
bro.
Everywhere. He was sticking everywhere. I would go through Taco Bell drive-through.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. The bus stops, bro. Bro.
I was walking into like a marathon, like somewhere. And he had a sticker on there,
bro. On the pump, man. Shout out to 8, man.
Shout out to Crazy 8, man. Yeah, it was dope because like I said, he was the first time I had like actually gotten to the scene. And after that, I was running into random people that he worked with in the entertainment. Tino.
Yeah, Tino raw as fuck.
We had worked somewhere together. This was after I've heard Crazy 8, and I think somehow me and him started talking about music, and he told me, I was like, "Oh, nigga, I know you." Like,
started singing this song. That's you.
I was like, "I've never seen you," but he got on. I think it was on that album I'm talking about. With I think it was I don't remember what was the cover, and I'm so bad at this, supposed to be like a fan, a supporter and shit. But
all right.
But
you
the
ain't
song,
no real nigga, that's cool.
Right. The song he talked about, it was like a cold Deadpool line. And it was my favorite. Damn, I gotta find this now. But his verse was my favorite on that track, and I'm like, oh, this album, this track is crazy. So I would listen to it a lot. Tino's verse.
You remember them times, bro, where you'd be able to listen to a 4 or 5 minute song, you know what I'm saying, and not get tired of it,
right? And then when I finally met him, I'm like, nigga, I know you. You got the Deadpool line, like,
oh, you the Deadpool dude,
right? But it's just dope. It's just dope how it happened, like, full circle type shit. That shit is definitely sick.
The universe is amazing, man.
For sure. It definitely is. Definitely is. Now, you said it took you 2 years to do this. I mean, a total of 2 years.
Like a year and a half.
Year and a half. Okay. Now, was it due to trying to make it a certain way, or was it due to like you said, your new life, your lifestyle, basically?
So like I said, man, I went through a lot with this shit. So initially it was supposed to be like 15 songs.
Mhm.
Took them off. All the songs that's on there wasn't supposed to be on there. You feel me? Fuck, and I say 2 years, maybe longer, because the intro was written and recorded. No, it was written 2021 and it was recorded 2022, if I ain't mistaken. You feel what I'm saying? And that initially wasn't even supposed to go on there. That was supposed to be on a whole nother project, but I felt like it just went so well. You know what I'm saying? With the intro, with the introduction on that, like you got Lee at the beginning talking his shit, like you feel me?
Yeah.
Niggas talking crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then it end off with me telling niggas how niggas got me fucked up. You feel me? So like not the song, the album as a whole. It
Right.
ends off telling me, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
It definitely came together. I definitely like how like the energy is up the whole album. Like I feel like, I literally was the day I was listening to it. I was leaving work. I wasn't pissed, but I was like, another fucking day, like type shit. And I'm listening to this, and I'm like, oh, this is like we're changing my mood. Like it was like it got me up. And it was kind of perfect because, you know, with Check to Check being before Bitch You Better Smile Again, like it just led perfectly right into that.
Right? Yeah. Thank you.
It led so perfectly into that. And I was just like, oh shit, like this is fire. Like
sure.
This is fire.
For sure.
And I believe because it was a Tuesday. I believe it was a Tuesday. Me just kind of moving through the day that day was thinking like, oh, I got this day. I'm here all from, I think I was 10 to 5 and then, you know, got to rush here. That's not a long day at work. Like, and I probably chilled for the most part. But it's still like, you know, it'll be on your brain because you be like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like,
Right.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I don't plan, like I plan my shows around my guests. Because I got a couple questions I'm gonna ask them, but for the most part, we talking regular, because this is, it's more of a freelance show than like a curated, because I don't want it to be like interview per se.
Right.
We just talking, we introducing,
it flow better.
Yeah, you talk, telling these people, who you are by, having an actual conversation.
My nigga Chulo and this bitch, that's who I was about to invite up here.
What up, dog?
Y'all fuck with Chulo, man. He got some dope music, man.
My
nigga Tucker too, Skinner too.
All of them for sure. Definitely enjoy it.
If y'all in here, can y'all let me know who was in the chat, because I'm watching. Comment. I'm Blaze, man. Man.
Hold on, my bad. Oh, so now with everything else going around, as far as like everything else going on, I'm sorry, have you been able to kind of sit back and take the feedback from the album, or have you been able to get feedback? Like, how has that been working for you?
Yeah, man, I've been getting it as it come, really. You know what I'm saying? I read everything. I look at everything everybody's saying. I try to look at all the messages and everything. But I've been getting a lot of good feedback, man. I got a lot of good calls. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that said, this is my best work, which I agree. You know what I'm saying? People see the versatility in it. They got their favorite songs. And you know what I'm saying? I just have to just get better with this promotion. You know what I'm saying? And, but I prayed on it. I prayed before I released it. You know what I'm saying? I asked the highest power. I asked God, just let it get to whoever it needs to get to and heal whoever it needs to heal. And apparently that's what it's doing. You feel me? So, and I'm happy with that. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely doing that. I agree. Definitely. I feel like it put me in such a especially the mindset that I was in that day.
What up, Flex? Good looking, Brody. That's big bro. Shout out Flex, man.
Shout out
A1 Day 1.
right hand, homie sensei.
Yes, sir.
Fire. I agree. I definitely agree. And like I said, it changed my mood that day. Like honestly, like like I said, it wasn't the worst day. But it just, it was just one of them. It was another 9 to 5 day, and that actual upbeat and positive energy, like you could just tell, like like you was feeling good during these sessions, man.
Mhm.
That's what at least it felt like.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, if you wasn't, we wouldn't know, because you definitely was getting it off. Like
For sure.
It was definitely feeling righteous. Did it ever feel like a chore at any time doing it?
One time, and that was only because I did this song probably like 4 different times. You know what I'm saying? At 2 different studios.
So you was upset at the song?
Yeah, yeah, and it was the song
Still
with
like
Sav. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Didn't I
lighter.
give you one?
That lighter didn't stop working. You can have yours back.
Ooh, it hit the mic. And that was the song with Sav, man. I had to record that hook like 4 different times, bro, and it was annoying as hell. That was that was the only time it felt like a chore. Like I had my daughter in the studio with that song, and I'm embarrassed to say because that's you feel me?
Yeah.
But I had to bring my family with me
because it was you had to do what you had to do.
Caught it. Look how I caught that.
You had to do what you had to do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And nothing wrong with that. Definitely understandable.
Sure.
But I could definitely see why you felt like having a fam there. Does the family see Flizz often?
My wife sees them all the time. My baby get glimpses. You know what I'm saying. I like play a song for her. We'll get to dancing. You know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So my wife see it all the time though.
Well,
she at the shows, and
she
she would be here if you know what I'm saying. We had somebody to watch the baby for us.
For sure.
But
he's a friend of the show as well. Mm-hmm. Now, when the glimpses come out, do like the baby get like, Daddy, is that you? Like,
no, she be with it. She be like, Duh.
All right.
She be with it.
Ready to play.
Yeah, my baby turned. Yeah. She teed up. She teed up, no cap.
Are you planning on doing like a tour and all that with this? Or what do you have kind of like?
I don't know, bro. I ain't too many promoters fuck with me for real. So
why is that? You may ask.
Oh shit, if I know.
Mm-hmm. You said I'd be working with him if I do.
Yeah, we trying to figure it out. I got a couple, you know what I'm saying, that fuck with me, but
I've noticed. I feel like if you from Cleveland and you do like if you got like higher energy.
And to cut you off real quick, to hold that thought. I apologize. I also don't like doing the 50 nigga showcases no more.
Well, that's different. Yeah, that's
I'm humbly speaking, I'm too dope for that.
For sure.
I got a lot to present to the people I put on the show. If you've been to my shows, so you know what I'm saying. I give 110 on that stage every time. There was a time I did this competition at Famous Fridays, right? Kidneys aching, nigga. I was dehydrated. I'm talking about, bro, any movement I make, that shit hurt. My back hurting. I didn't know it was my kidneys at first.
Is that when I think you asked me to crack your back that one time?
Yeah. That is that day. Yeah, and it wasn't my fucking back. It was my kidneys. I realized once I got home.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And you seen how stiff I was moving.
I could have killed you.
You could have. Well, it would have been my time.
That's hilarious.
But come to Battleground. Who that? Battleground? Give me it.
So Battleground is actually the performance-based competition that I happen to co-host. It's with Misha Shredder, Bees, who runs the Big Facts No Cap podcast.
Oh, what's that? I'm trying to get on that.
Oh yeah, definitely link up with her. She has a great platform. I'm actually gonna get to. experience that myself here coming up soon. But the battleground we're actually doing on the 25th of this month. We're gonna be at the Grog Shop.
My anniversary.
Yeah, right. That's why I asked you what was you doing that day.
Yeah.
However, we do battleground twice. We do it once every 2 months, and it's a belt. And so it is a
battleground.
Yeah, competition.
Say less. Okay, I'm high.
Okay,
I'm high.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I was getting at is I won. So
right.
So I do my thing. So I don't be liking to do those 30 nigga, 100 nigga shows.
Yeah.
Where somebody bring their people and they leave right after they perform. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going outside to smoke after I perform. That's just the thing. I may miss the person after me's performance, depending on who it is. You know what I'm saying? Or if I just don't know that you were performing at that moment, I'm going to run in once I hear your music playing type shit.
Definitely.
You feel me? But I don't like when people do that. You feel me? They don't really, there's no real, I don't see the real full support. You know how this shit is here,
for sure.
man.
When it's a showcase, it's definitely different.
Some of the go ahead, but I'm because I'm getting to that point where I'm cutting people off.
You good, you good, dog. You good, dog. I mean, I will be like, I'm cutting your mic off. No, right? No, I mean, we having a conversation. It's, it is what it is. But anyway, the showcases, I've definitely noticed that people will come out like if you early into doing music, I feel like, or any type of craft, I feel like your people will come out to support you because you're doing something that they like to see, that you're doing something nice, and then they do leave right after, versus people just stand and enjoying the whole show. Now, maybe that could be our fault, the people that's putting it on. And when I say our fault, I just mean entertainment in general. 50 people on one card is ridiculous. It's a lot of people. I'll be at a performance at or say a show.
It's overwhelming.
Facts. It's too.
How the fuck am I supposed to find who I'm a fan of?
Facts.
But
that's also a nice way.
Especially when most of you niggas sound the same. Or most of you niggas' music sound the same, rather. Like, or there's certain collectives who got similar sounds, if you catch what I'm saying. Like, these 5 niggas sound the same. Them 2 niggas sound the same. Or them 20 niggas make the same type of music. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and it's cool, but most of that shit, don't give me no disrespect to y'all. Y'all know who y'all are, though. Most of that shit is just, it's derivative. It's unoriginal. You know what I'm saying? We hearing the same shit the last nigga just said, just in a different way. You know what I'm saying? So your shit may be boppy. Some of that shit do be boppy. I can't lie. It be okay, you got a little bounce to it. You feel me? But that's about it. Because it's like, nigga, what are you really doing this for? You feel me? Which is, if you listen to my album and you hear the second half of the last song, you know what I'm saying? That's the shit I'm talking about.
Right.
You feel me? Or just the full song, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree. That full song was just, I'm telling niggas, like, bro, y'all niggas are playing with this thing that saves people's lives, and y'all trying to kill niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I get certain people, like, you got certain niggas that strive through and they make good music, but that's because they make good fucking music. You know what I'm saying? Facts. It's not just about the fact that they always talking about killing. They actually make good music. You know what I'm saying? Like the old Gucci's, like fucking, I like Boss Man D-Lo. That nigga dope. You know what I'm saying? He makes some good music. Yeah. You feel me? But most of you niggas don't even make good music.
Yeah,
you feel me?
It's definitely tough seeing some of the people just put out almost anything. Like, it just because they have an expression, they just feel like, they can put this out and y'all gotta accept it because this is me. Which, don't get me wrong, as an artist, you should be able to do that.
For sure.
However, some people are gonna resonate with it, some people are not. And then some people are gonna keep hearing the same thing and be like, I didn't heard this already.
What are you doing to be a step above the next nigga?
Facts.
What are you doing other than a little dance that, you know what I'm saying, to be a
that
step
dance
above?
might get you over.
That dance might get you over. You know what I'm saying? If it, you feel me?
Yeah.
But if it's accompanied by some cool boppy shit.
But that is one thing we do like about the Battleground. Battleground is not a showcase.
It's a competition.
It's a competition.
How many people compete?
It's usually 8.
Okay.
And it's bracket style.
All right.
So you go song for song, as in like the only time the matches are picked is the very first round, because we have to.
Yeah.
Well, Meech does it. He's the Vince McMahon of the Battleground, as they call it, Meech McMahon. That's the only chance. That's the only time he gets to put against who he wants to see go against each other.
Okay.
And it could be just because they have similar styles. It could be the contrast in the styles, because you could see them being like, just, that it's just gonna bring the energy different. That's the only time he get to see who can go against each other. After that, it's all based on the judges hearing, who they thought was better that round, and then it's how the bracket fall.
So it's judges.
So, and then they, the judges are going off of your performance in a whole. How are you invested in the crowd? What's your song like? Your song choice can lose it for you. Song choice can win it for you. Like you might, you can hear somebody go first. Say if you go first, and I pick my second song to match your first one, I could lose it because I tried to, instead of going to my style, I went to your style, trying to beat you at your own game, and I couldn't do you better. Essentially, I done seen people do that. Okay. I done seen some picks I thought I just knew was gonna win, gonna blow somebody out the water. Not blow somebody out the water, but I just expected them to win, and they ain't bring it. And like, me just being a co-host, I have no say on anything. Like, honestly, I'm like it that way because I can just go in and be funny. I just go and be me.
You just do your thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Meech for that. But it's fun to see that, because people actually, they gotta compete. Like, you can't just come and rap your song and think your song is gonna win it for you. It's a performance league. So if you don't perform, if you stand in front of the judges table and just, I'm gonna give you these bars, but I ain't fuck the crowd. I'm just give you these bars.
What are we doing? Yeah, it's unfortunate for them. Yeah.
There's no entertainment in it.
Yeah, no, it's boring. It's fucking boring. Right. You're just standing in the same fucking spot.
In the same spot.
Boo.
Right. Engage the crowd. So it's been crazy seeing some people lose, and then they just was like, I know I should have won.
Hey man, delusion, bro. Delusion. But you know what I keep hearing? I keep hearing that to be a star, I guess, per se, for lack of better words, delusion is very necessary.
Which makes sense. I mean, you gotta have belief that you're the best. For
sure. Cause I'm sure it's a lot of niggas that did some shit and people was like, nah, you crazy. That ain't never gonna work. Nigga, I know I'm crazy. Watch this.
Right. No, for sure.
I'm one of them.
100%.
Watch this.
Definitely, you definitely want to have that confidence.
Hell yeah. And to be honest, you know what? I just came to a conclusion with myself recently, and I said, fuck it. I might as well exude confidence. I've been so humble for so long. You know what I'm saying? I just been so nice. And I might as well just start saying, y'all really can't fuck with me. Like, I keep looking at my phone. A lot of y'all can't fuck with me. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of y'all dope, but a lot of y'all can't fuck with me. For real. A lot of y'all can't fuck with me. Some of y'all can, but a lot of y'all can't. I just need y'all to know that. Step y'all shit up, please. For the sake of the game, for the sake of the city. And I'm really, I'm talking shit for the first time in public. Niggas ain't used to this. Y'all, yeah. A lot of y'all can't fuck with me, bro. Yeah. Ask about me.
Talk your shit.
Real.
what it is. Hey man, tell these people where they can find you real quick.
Oh, you can find me on Instagram. My followers on Instagram need to get back up because my last one got hacked and I never really bounced back from it. I think they
remember that.
I think since I still got the same name and so many people blocked me that they got my shit like, what's the word? Shadow banned or something. You feel me? So I think I might end up changing my, what's the name? I think I might change my handle. So unfortunately, because I love that name. But it's Flizz.ugly-ass. Yeah, Facebook. I sound like an old nigga. Facebook, Flizz, RIP hyphen, no, not hyphen, apostrophe, KOOP. All my music is Flizz. The I is a exclamation point. That's very important. FL exclamation point ZZ. Flizz.
That is important because you will not find it.
You
It'll be
will
like
not find that
Flizz.
shit.
We have a Flizzo.
Yeah.
Like shouldn't be. You will not find it. You will not find it. So also you do have a podcast, right?
It's not a podcast. It's a weed series. It's called
You
Bud
did say
Reviews.
that, matter of fact.
I
He
must
said
be
that on the
honest.
show.
I'm highly inactive on Bud Reviews right now. That's just because my life is a little bit of everywhere at the moment. But bear with me. I will get back on it. And we gonna keep popping shit on Bud Reviews because I love that. I love doing it. I just enjoy the whole process of it, even though editing can be a bit tedious. But we will get back on Bud Reviews, I promise. In the meantime, go run up the views for the other show. You know, I mean, for the other episodes. Them bitches are funny. They could use a couple more views. Share it with your friends. Burn one and smoke one with yourself. Get high and laugh. Watch all of them. It's Acts of Stoners. We got a full like interview podcast type of version. Shut up. We got a episode with Nick Samps on there, which is funny.
Shout out to the homie.
Go check it out. Yeah, man. The more y'all watch it, the faster I fuck around and get on it, man. Because it'll really show me that y'all want me to do it. Because I don't want to just be out here wasting my time. Niggas really don't want to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I've been doing that for 2 years now.
Delusion.
But you know what? I do it out of love.
Exactly. I like doing this shit.
Yeah,
you feel me? So I kind of just said that to try to get them to watch the episode.
Right. Yeah, please watch it.
Because I'm a do the shit regardless. Like I said, I enjoy doing it. I smoke weed. I like weed a lot. I will go as far as to say I love weed because I do. That shit is helpful. It's very beneficial to the mind, body, and soul. You know what I'm saying? And I just like doing this shit, man. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna expand and have more different types of segments on there. So yeah, just wait till I get shit lined up. You know what I'm saying? My baby ain't even one yet. You feel me?
Congratulations on the babies.
Thank you.
For sure. Yeah, I think when I seen you, you had either I think you just had the baby, maybe after your performance.
Maybe. Which one? 'Cause
The
I seen you at like 2 of them.
The competition Friday.
No, my baby. When was that?
I don't remember.
That was
exactly.
like in February.
That wasn't this year. It was definitely last year though.
Okay, so that wasn't the competition you said. Oh, it was a competition, but I wasn't competing. I was just there.
Oh, you won something.
That was my birthday.
It was your birthday.
My birthday. So yeah, my baby was like a month and a half, almost 2 months. Yeah. It was in like October.
Was that one in
October? See, wifey, she said she was a few months.
Okay. Yeah. The one, I know the competition that you won then, you know what? That was a little different. That one was.
Yeah.
But no, that was the last one I seen you at the kidneys though. When you had the
kidneys. Yeah. That was like in like February, March. Something like that.
This year?
Yeah, that was this year.
Damn.
Oh shit.
What happened?
Oh, that's my brother. That's
Erebus.
Okay. Yeah.
Proud of him. He said, my guy.
Erebus. I always fuck it up. I always butcher this. Erebus, Erasmus, Erudite.
That shit sound
major,
medieval
Enigma.
as fuck.
Nah, bro, that's my hippie OG. That's who put me on all my hippie shit. And,
that's actually kind of hard. Medieval, extra E's, because you got the
It's a reach, but I But yeah, what's up, big bro?
You
Love,
said my
man.
guy tell him
Peace.
to go to my shit on Bandcamp and play the one song off of the B album under Boxel Jenkins. Tell him you can't fuck with that.
Quick little plug. Y'all heard what he said.
Right. Better do an EP with me or something, fam. He said he
close
need
enough.
it. He need it. He need it. Now obviously, you got a lot of people that love you in the world, not just the chat. How did you go about picking your
My features? I just felt like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's a good question, really. I guess I just hear the song and I know
who you want it.
Yeah. I just yeah. I can hear a song. Some of the shit was really like I'm kind of impulsive. So some of the shit was like I'd be listening to the song or just listening to the beat and going over it in my head, and I'd be like, such and such a sound dope on this. I'm gonna put them on this. Or I'd be scrolling on Instagram and be like, damn, me and Brett need a song. I'm gonna put them on this. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So that's kind of how I chose a couple of them. I'm trying to think of all the songs that's on there.
So I do got the list right in front of me. Southside Hippie. Sunday Song, which I enjoyed a lot.
Thank you, man. My baby got her a little shine on there. Yeah.
Check the Check with Skinner.
Skinner. So Skinner, okay, Check the Check. That was kind of a no-brainer. Like, I knew once I said it to myself a few times, I'm like, I'm not gonna sing this hook. I asked one person.
He said, play my shit.
I asked one person just to what's the name?
People need it, fam. My bad. Go ahead.
The shit show, bro.
If I was running on my regular system, I would definitely play it. But it ain't even gonna come through the sound.
But I asked one person to sing it for me just to see, and I automatically know I'm like, nah, this ain't, you feel me? I'm Skinner. Skinner for sure.
He's like, yeah,
like Skinner voice
Skinner's
is dope as fuck on her.
That was it. So bitch, you better smile again. Obviously, you said you was.
I seen that fucking Rico Trap was selling verses for the low. I called Hefe. I said, "What's up? Let's get this little Rico verse." He said, "All right." You feel me? And he like, "What song?" And I went through my discography, and I'm like, "Let's put this nigga on Smile. That's a silly type of song. His silly ass to fuck around and do something raw to it." And yeah, that's what we got.
Okay. Blow.
So originally I had wanted Mookie Motonio on there. You feel me? And I had asked him, this was like over a stretch of like a year or two. And I asked him a couple times the first time. And I'm not saying this to like shade him or nothing, but the first time it was like, I can't find the beat. Send it to me again. I sent it to him again, but I didn't talk. And it was stretches where we didn't talk. You know what I'm saying? It was time in between those times. I'm high.
Yeah, for sure.
But so I talked to him probably like a month or two later. You feel me? And then it'll be like, you gonna do that one? Oh shit, I forgot all about that one. Send it to me again, type shit. Then I just said fuck it and sent it to Sav. And Sav said he finished the verse in like 25 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
25 minutes is crazy.
Yeah. And that bitch was hard. That bitch was hard.
So obviously Top Dot is just you.
Yeah.
But numbers.
No fucking brainer. So that's Pace on there. And if you listen to Pace count a lot in his music. You feel what I'm saying? So it low key was a Pace inspired song.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't gonna be a Pace feature. I just shouted him out at the beginning. And I'm like, why not put him on there? It's it only makes sense.
So it was inspired by him. Was it something that you were listening to that you was like, man, I just want to do some numbers, or like did something just click and it just made you think of your homie?
type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
that probably was like real dope for real. It's all goody. I'm just saying, if you want to hear some shit that don't sound like everybody else, bump it whenever you get some time. It's all love. Proud of you, boy. Smile,
to
my
me,
favorite. Yeah, definitely. Put it in the chat, man. You are welcome to put your links in the chat. That way people can at least see it. Maybe they can copy and paste. I'm not sure how Facebook messages work, or if you could do that. But if you put it in the chat, they at least see it. I know you said go to Bandcamp, but it's hella shit on Bandcamp. So if you give us a link, it'll be better. Or at least put your Instagram into the chat. We only streaming on YouTube right now.
He ain't a social media person.
Okay, well yeah, just put the link up for your Bandcamp. I mean, we just
Betty Spaghetti.
Betty Spaghetti. So after that, we got Big Scraper. Big Scrapper, I'm sorry.
No, you said it right.
Okay.
Big Scraper.
And then Wrong With Us, as you talked about earlier.
Yeah.
How did that come about? Getting them into that.
I literally just explained it, to be honest, without explaining it. That was the situation. It was like I just be thinking like, bruh, sound raw on this King. And then I was on Instagram like, damn, me and Poe need some music. So I kind of just explained those two situations.
For sure.
Literally how that happened in my head. And I was just like, that them two would be a perfect fit. And I wasn't gonna tell them
your
that
boy's a millennial.
I wasn't gonna tell them nothing about them two being the features on the song. I was just telling them like, it's somebody else on there too. So pop your shit. And then I told them like a week beforehand, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you earlier, they know each other. So yeah. Okay. I felt like it was gonna be good chemistry, everything vibed solidly.
That's good. Definitely, like you said, it felt good after you got past the I'm around people. It's okay.
Right.
I know these people. We good. We good. Doubt. So you got Mookie Montanio, and who was the other? I didn't say the other name. Tay Wall.
Yeah, Tay Wall. So Doubt. That was one of those situations where I felt like Mookie would just, do his thing on there. I was spitting some fucking bars, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I felt like he had matched the energy, and I was right. You know what I'm saying? And Mookie kind of threw the alley-oop with Tay Wall because, they tight with each other. And me and Tay Wall, actually, we knew of each other. We never really crossed paths or had any conversations or nothing prior to that. But we knew of each other and respected each other. You feel what I'm saying? So, and we knew people who knew people. We had mutual friends. And Mook just offered. He like, I could hit my nigga Tay up, see if he'd do it. Yeah, and then he hit me back one day, like, check your email. I got the email, and yeah, I shouted Tay out on Facebook, like, good looking, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, yeah. For sure. Now, do you prefer? Well, I'm asking about the last one. So the last track, the homie Nick Samp is on Day Trip.
Yeah, so you got Nick Samps and Nuke Franklin on the ad libs, and my little cousin, Young Arrowhead, at the second half, he doing the singing and shit to Live and Die in the City. Yeah, that's him. He also made the beat for Southside Hippie too.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, get with him. He dope as fuck. Dope as fuck.
Yeah, put them in the chat.
How did I come up with that? So honestly, I felt like I always wanted to do shit different. So like, how I did the song with Saf, where I was just on the hook and he had a verse and that was it. I always wanted to do different shit like that. So like having different people on my ad libs. I'm not doing the ad libs or doing my ins and outs. You feel me? So I always respected Nuke shit. That's been my boy since like high school. You feel me? We was in a rap group together back then. And I was just recently listening to his projects. I can't remember what it was. One of his recent projects. And I was listening to his how he was doing his dubs. I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn, I kind of want them shits on my shit. So I hit him up, asked him if he'd do it. He'd do it. So then I hit up Nick. because I like his ad libs too. Nick do some dope ass ad libs in his voice, and I just felt like them two voices that just vibe together real nice. Because Nick got a certain like smoothness to his voice, pause, and Nuke got a aggression to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they blend it well. So yeah.
That's definitely dope. Now, my question to kind of take a step back is: do you prefer being in the studio with everybody, or do you prefer the email?
It depends. It depends. Really just on who it is and how I'm feeling at the moment too. And just like the convenience of everything. I would like to have most of my or all of my sessions with the other artists, but that's just not gonna happen all the time.
Right.
You feel me? But I don't know. I guess it really it just depends.
Okay. I mean, if so, preference would be to be in the studio, but you would take you okay with taking
I'm okay
emails
with
because,
that don't bother me none.
have you ever had to critique someone's verse? Like, I need something different from you.
Not a verse, but when we was doing check to check, I was on Skinner back. Yeah, because he came, first of all, he came sober. I wanted drunk Skinner. Like, Skinner be drinking. Niggas don't know Skinner be, I don't know if niggas do know, but if y'all don't, my bad, Skinner. But yeah, man, I wanted drunk Skinner, but he came sober. So he was like, not really too comfortable, I guess. And while he was doing his shit, I asked him, I said, bro, are you having fun? And he was like, nah, not really. I said, bro, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? I should have drank. I said, I know. But he didn't know. He was just like, I wanted just to respect the space. I didn't want to come in all shit faced and whatnot.
So did y'all do a second session?
No.
Oh yeah, I did it.
Mm-hmm.
So
did it like that, yep. And then I ended up leaving a little early too. I think I left like 30 minutes before the session ended.
Oh damn.
So yeah, it was parts of that shit that I didn't hear until I got the email back.
Yeah. Now, would you want to go back and get drunk, Skinner? Not drunk, but tipsy.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Skinner on the sauce.
Hell yeah. bad influence and shit.
And I shout out to him for respecting the space, like he said.
Yeah.
Some people don't want,
Skinner's a respectable guy.
He is. He even gave me a nice tip, pause, when I gave him the pizza. So I appreciate it. I've always been a fan of the creative process of doing a track, doing a song. I've only been in one studio session ever.
Really?
And it was shout out to Jameer Cashmere. That's the homie. He had me in the studio with him when he did Nars Barkley. And just seeing that, first off, shout out to the producer. I don't know his name. I know where we was at, but I don't know his name. It was just dope to see him. He was editing like so fast, like doing the tracks, doing the layovers and stuff, and making the sound.
Like how they be doing, how the motherfuckers be playing Call of Duty.
Man, yes, it definitely looked like he was streaming. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. He said we finna do an EP when you come down to FLA. Let me know what it is. What's FLA?
Oh, that's my brother, Florida.
Oh, that's how they do it? Okay. I just know the FL. I guess you don't want to put FL because that's Fruity Loops. I don't know.
It's a nice tip.
Right. I mean, that's why I said pause instantly. No, but it is. I just know if I was to do music, I would be so amped for the creative process. What is that like when you go into making a song? Like, what does that look like for you?
For me, like, okay, here's how it goes. Typically, I will
turn your mic again.
Oh, my bad. I'm not talking into the mic. Typically, I would get a beat in the email. I listen to it, sometimes I can instantly like catch it, and like I listen to a beat once or twice and I can instantly catch what I want to say. Sometimes, it's not always, sometimes. But typically I listen to that motherfucker about 50 to 100 times at this point to try to figure out what I want to do to it. But when I listen to it, I'm practicing different melodies, different cadences, different tones of voice, you know what I'm saying? Different subject matters, and I'm trying to figure out which one sticks. You feel me? So once I find which subject matter sticks, it's on to, well, subject matter and cadence. They kind of like go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, once I find that out, then it's just constructing the damn, what's the word? Just basically just constructing the song, you know what I'm saying? Go and do, is it the hook first or is it the verse first? How did the producer construct the beat? Sometimes I don't give a fuck. If they put the hook first, I'm gonna put a verse, or you know what I'm saying, vice versa. Yeah. So then I typically, once I'm done writing the song, I typically go over it 1,000 times till I feel like I know it. Then I go to the studio, I record it. I know this sounds kind of basic, but yeah, I go to the studio, I record it, and it's just, yeah. Once it's on wax, it's usually hit or miss for me at this point, because like I feel like every time I go to the studio, my tone of voice is different. It's not exactly what I want it to be. You feel me? Sometimes I may not be in that particular mood to record the song that I wanted to record. You feel what I'm saying? So it's different. It varies. And once you get to that realm.
That's fair. That's definitely fair.
Did that answer your question? I'm high.
It did.
And
no, it was perfect.
I
appreciate it. That was a great answer. Because I couldn't. I mean, one, I'm not a person to say no. That ain't what I'm looking for. I'm looking to see how you laid your tracks and what beats you use. How you do it? Did you use FL Studios? Did you use Pro Tools?
There are times where though, like I would build a beat with the producer. You know what I'm saying? So like, while they going through their sounds and they find something that sound cool and we agree upon something and keep building, or while they going through their sounds, I'm able to come up with a bar so they can figure out they can know which direction I'm trying to go.
Like energy wise, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we did Top Dot. Me and Pyrex. I had said a line while he was getting set up. He was like, "What you say?" I was like, "Fuck her around and get your top chop." Yeah, nigga, love my. He like, "Yeah, we gonna keep going with that." I said, "All right, for sure." I was just saying shit, you know what I'm saying? He was like, "Yeah, keep going with that, and so he started building the beat. As he's making the beat, I'm writing to it. You feel me? So yeah,
that's
shit,
probably hard.
That'd be some of the funnest times, honestly.
Now, when you do it, when you have that type of session per se, do you feel like you're more creative in that moment because you're doing the beat too, or do you?
Most times, yeah.
Okay.
Most times, yeah.
Feel like
not
a clean
all
slate?
the time, but most times, especially if the vibe's right. You feel me? Especially if like you and a producer connect. You feel me? Like, and especially if if y'all got rapport. You feel me? Like me and Mook, we go back to fucking high school. You know what I'm saying? So, but me and Pyrex been cool as hell since I don't fucking know when, but we've been cool. So I got it just depends.
Understood. I just always like been a fan of that. So just trying to pick brains, see how different people do it. I know if I got the chance to sit in anybody's studio session, for me it'd be, I guess I got two of them. I want to be at Tyler Creator's studio session or Kanye's.
Them two good choices. Them is two fire choices for real.
Tyler the Creator. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. Huge fan of Tyler. Like if Tyler, Kendrick, J. Cole, Drake, and I don't know, I'll say Future was to drop an album all on the same day. I'm probably gonna listen to Tyler first,
You gonna listen? Oh, who would I listen to first?
then Kendrick.
You said if Tyler,
Kendrick, Cole, Drake, and Future.
Oh, Drake not getting listened to. Drake ain't been getting listened to since 2013, and that was my favorite album by Drake. Mind you, I used to be a real big Drake fan. You know what I'm saying?
So Far Gone was
Real big Drake fan. Nothing Was the Same as my favorite Drake album.
Nothing Was the Same was definitely amazing.
That shit was dope.
What are
You know what I'm saying?
What are
That shit
you
was
so
dope.
afraid of?
And I wish he would have stuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when he went the tough guy route, and I was like, Drake. I was asking, I'm like, did we letting Drake get away with this? Like, so he tough now? Like, not saying like the nigga a bitch or nothing like that, but I'm saying like he's the tough guy now. Like Drake.
Reading this is too late. If you're reading this is too late, I thought was pretty good.
If you're reading this is too late. I can't even remember what was on that shit.
I
ain't gonna lie to you. After Nothing Was the Same, that's when I low key just like
Drake is done.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still listen to him. I'm definitely more of a Kendrick fan, and was expecting Kendrick to destroy him.
Of course.
I didn't know if I was expecting him to destroy him the way he did, but I definitely was expecting that to go the way it went.
That was some of the greatest shit ever, bro. I was so happy to be a witness to that. That was man. That was amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
That was amazing.
I will say I thought Drake put up a decent fight.
He did.
But
Family Matters was pretty dope.
There was nothing he could do. Like, no. It was nothing he could do.
And you know it's crazy. Fucking what's the name of that song that he dropped after Family Matters? Meet the Grams. That shit came on my playlist today, and I just decided to listen to it. And I was like, this quite possibly may be the best song throughout the whole disc. Not gonna lie, if you listen to it, man, the shit that man was saying, bruh, it is
I enjoyed I enjoyed them all. Euphoria I definitely enjoyed. 616 I enjoyed a lot. Meet the Grams, my first listen to, I just was like, this feels like, it literally felt like the Grim Reaper.
Bruh. The way I heard it, I had fell asleep that night. You feel me? So
shit was
mind you, my wife was just as hype about the shit as I was. So she wake me up in the morning. She like, dude. she couldn't wait till I woke up. She like, dude. She like, Drake drop. I said, for real? She said, yup. Then Kendrick drop. I said, for real? Bro, I'm in the kitchen washing bottles in the dark. So I listened to Family Matters. I said, all right. You did? I said, all right. Right, you did. You know what I had, you know what I had, you know what I mean. That part's so fucking funny to me. Anyway, then I listened to Meet the Grams. It was so many times I kept walking back and forth to the room, looking at my wife like, I said, Drake got a daughter. Still half sleep, washing baby bottles and shit.
That's hilarious.
She like, I don't know.
Sydney said, LOL, why are we like this? Drake?
For real.
Because it's the same shit about Drake. Like, when did he become
get it
poppin' poppy? Jimmy? The same Jimmy who's in the wheelchair? That is hilarious.
Jimmy?
And then E said, because that's a lot of names. Drake fake, motherfucker. Don't write his own raps. Has always been an actor. He got the role of a lifetime. I don't disagree. Dude is confused as fuck. Fucking doesn't even know who he is because he's stuck in his role.
That part.
I don't disagree with that. That's a wild statement. I don't know the nigga personally, but I could see why people come to that conclusion. Only thing that nigga can do is sing and read his ghostwriter's rhymes. No respect for that man whatsoever.
He should have stayed like what he was doing with the Kendrick said it perfectly. I really did like Drake with the melodies. I ain't like Drake when he acting tough.
Right.
Man.
That nigga said, let me tell you, I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress.
I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flights,
it's gonna be direct. I definitely agree with that because I have been watching. It was funny because me and my homie, we've been keeping track of the beef for years.
Mm-hmm.
Not even the beef, but just the shots.
Yeah. Yeah.
And after
I honestly wasn't even that hip to him. For real, bro. I be so like clueless to a lot of shit.
well,
I'd be so
it was wild for me. It was I only caught it because so King Kunta. I only caught that line because of the Drake Meek beef.
Mm.
When Meek was going in on the Ghost Rider thing. And when I heard King Kunta again after the beef, I'm like, oh my God, because the Meek Drake beef is when it came out that he had a whole bunch of Ghost Riders.
Mm-hmm.
So hearing that from Kendrick, I'm just like, oh my God, like he actually knew this already. Like I'm pretty sure most of the niggas in the industry knew.
Right.
I'm
sure,
it's probably
sure.
not a hidden thing. People probably know who gets Ghost Riders and who don't.
I mean, it's like disrespect to the craft, man, you know? And then like it was so much shit that he was saying, the culture vulture shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
No coworker.
we've never as far as I can remember, I've never seen that man stand up for no black rights, but love to say nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like it get deep once you really think about the shit that he was calling them out on. Like that shit is really deep. You feel me? Like the shit low key fucked up. He's a Jew.
He is.
You know what I'm saying? He's a Jew.
He definitely had a bar mitzvah.
You feel what I'm saying? You get me? Like, and this is hip hop. This shit came from like struggle and pain and shit. Like this was getting people through stuff, and you really like exploiting it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
So how do you feel about Lil Dicky?
Lil Dicky don't even rap no more.
He make film basically,
and he been making white raps.
Yeah.
Name a nigga in the hood that can name one Lil Dicky song.
Pillow
Took
Talking.
too long.
No, Pillow
Took
Talking.
too long.
Save That Money. Professional rapper.
Save That Money got Fetty Wap on it. That's the only reason I know it.
I'm actually a Lil Dicky fan.
Okay.
Dicky
You a
fan.
Comedian though.
Fair.
And you know what I'm saying?
And
I like Dave.
Rap.
Dave was raw as fuck.
Dave is amazing.
Dave is dope. It's the white Atlanta.
It is definitely the white Atlanta.
Yeah, for sure. It's dope. I like Dave.
It's 100% the white Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave was dope. But like Lil Dicky never came to rap about no gangster shit.
No, he did.
Lil Dicky stayed, you know what I'm saying? His name is Lil Dicky.
For sure.
He came out satirical. You know what I'm saying? There's a lane for that. He's not exploiting black people's fun. You know what I'm saying? Because you know we ain't about to listen to that shit.
I agree.
My dick sucks. My dick sucks. What?
No, I definitely agree. Like Drake has definitely like exploited some things. Like I agree with Kendrick when he said, "Stop trying to take other niggas' swag." Like
man,
Yachty can't help you. Like
man, and I used to love his music, bruh. I used to love his music again, bruh. That nigga was very inspirational to me at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I was highly disappointed when he started doing that fuck shit. You feel me?
He said, "I'm passionate because I'm a wordsmith, and I knew from the beginning when the dude came out, he sounded just like Lil Wayne." You can have inspirations. That's you can be inspired by him, and he ended up kind of essentially being his mentor. Wayne gave him his ghostwriters because he just wanted to get high off lean and still get paid while he had seizures on the jet. Don't get me wrong, I love Weezy.
Yeah.
Oh, you wild, bro. I definitely feel like Drake. I don't think Drake had him early. I don't think he had ghostwriters early. I think Drake definitely pulled inspiration from a lot of people early. I do think Drake wrote because he was writing for other people.
Yeah.
I know he did the song for Jamie Foxx.
Did he?
Yeah.
I swear I fall for your type.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yes. So I know he wrote for other people. So it's definitely. I feel like once he got to a certain point, as I'm gonna put it in these terms, but the Kevin Hart syndrome, like Kevin Hart, he has writers. However, because Kevin Hart is such a good performer, good comedian, he can perform other people's jokes that, or I shouldn't say other people's jokes, jokes that was written for him. Right. To a T. And it could be based around his life. He could have brought the topic to his people. And it's like, hey, I want to talk about this. Help me write this joke.
Right.
Is that really a ghostwriter?
No, I don't think so. No.
Co-writers, maybe.
Yeah, I would say co-writer, assistant writer, or some shit like that. I don't think that's because he credit his writers, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
So
yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Wait,
and
I don't fucking know, man.
I don't know why I said that. I mean, because I believe he got them all on the network anyway. But Kevin Hart pays back a lot. Not saying that Drake don't, because I don't know what he do. He talk about buying a whole bunch of girls BBLs. So I guess that's his way of paying back. But Kevin Hart actually does give back to the comedy community. He puts other people on, put other people in different positions. Not saying that it was he's done everything like the best about it, but he does at least puts forth the effort to, because he came out with the LOL network.
Oh yeah,
you didn't have to do that to put other people's stuff
true.
on Spotlight. He had like all the good stuff. Like he had Def Comedy Jam before Tubi got it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Was not aware.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of comedy before I became a comedian. That's the only way I knew. So
Would you say that comedy saved your life? I know the answer. I'm just
comedy didn't save my life.
Oh, I didn't know the answer.
But comedy gave my life purpose.
Ooh.
Like it was it was comedy put me in so many different areas of stuff that I like to do, such as this. I've been in a couple plays now, working on my third.
For real?
Mm-hmm. And comedy has put me in those places.
That's raw. I was in plays when I was a kid.
Really?
I played a runaway slave before.
Look like you got away.
My name was Jake.
Jake?
Yeah.
So that was the name they gave you after you became a slave? Like,
yeah. I was a slave named Jake.
Right. You remember you?
That's all I remember. Yeah. That's all I remember.
They beat the other name out of you?
Yeah, probably so. I'm sure.
Well, I can't say it saved my life. What saved my life was not being dead at 30. Saved my life. And I was watching, I forgot what it was, exactly what happened, but I remember watching a podcast. I was watching Breakfast Club, and Neo was on the Breakfast Club, and he was talking about being a vegetarian or eating plant-based is actually what he said. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm tired of having big ass back titties. You do something about it. Like, and I changed.
Oh my God. Damn, bro. What the fuck?
I changed my life.
Oh my God, I wasn't ready for that, bro.
What up, Schizo?
Oh my God, bro. My bad.
Yeah, man. So I made a change, and I feel like that saved my life. And the reason why that saved my life because I grew to love myself. Whereas I didn't hate myself. I'll say I didn't hate myself, like looking back at it, but it made me definitely love myself when I went through that. And it was crazy because I once I lost the weight, I missed the big me.
Really?
Yes. I mean, I've always been the big me, but the bigger me. I missed it. I was
Why so?
Ebony. What up, Ebony? I was cold because I didn't have, all that extra insulation. I felt like it was crazy. I felt like I was
He called it extra insulation.
I wasn't it was ironically I was getting less attention, smaller, which is crazy. And maybe I wasn't getting less attention. Maybe I just had a different outlook.
That's possible.
Yeah. That's also just how I felt. So I can't say I wasn't getting it. And just now, like, one, I got a boo. Hey, babe.
Shout out to the boos out there.
But at the time, like, you know, before I didn't have that, you know, I was kind of looking for it. You know, as you know, you're young, you're looking for it. You know what I mean? Once I stopped looking for it, I felt like it skyrocketed. And it came back with the weight coming back. Because I became more comfortable with who I was. Way more. I'm not like I know who I am. Like you know, and it just put me in a different mindset. I'll say. Somebody said my 4th grade teacher. Hold on. He said my 4th grade teacher said, laughing, "Make your life longer." Always said I'll either live forever or die laughing. Comedy is therapy. Respect and love yourself, homie. Big time. No, I do. A whole lot. Self-love is the best love. I'm gonna self my love to sleep tonight. But yeah, do you think so? I'm guessing music did save your life.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Nigga, what? Man, there was a time, bro, where we had to go the winter. My mama gonna be mad I'm saying this, but whatever, nigga. It happened. That shit was years ago. And I ain't mean to call my mama a nigga. But whatever, mama. It happened this years ago. We made it out that shit. But with the winter, bruh, we had no lights, no heat. I don't even think we had water. You feel me? Throughout the winter. And my cousin on Christmas gave me his CD player, the Walkman. You feel me? And if it wasn't for that fucking Walkman, bro. If it wasn't for that Walkman, I don't know what I would have did. Cause I knew I was losing myself. Even at that young, I was 13. Even just turned 13.
What was it? What was it?
Huh?
What song? Like what?
Oh, it was Lil Wayne. Anything Lil Wayne. I think it was one of, I don't know what mixtape it was back then. But it was around the time Beat Without Bass, all that shit. Kush, you know, all them songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. If that shit, bro, I don't know what the fuck I would have did. Cause I seen myself like kind of like spiraling out. I had somewhere to like go, but I really didn't feel comfortable. I wasn't comfortable. I wasn't happy. I didn't understand why the fuck we was going through this shit. You feel me? It was just a lot. It was a lot. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot on me. So yeah, if it wasn't for music, bro. Oh, and then I had stayed with another cousin for probably like a week or two. And in the room they had their computer in there. So I would listen to all the songs and shit they had on the computer. That's when I first heard Eazy-E, I'd rather fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather fuck you. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
bitch. He had like a little mic on there. So I used to try to like rap and do songs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like some way, somehow. It was shitty, but you know what I'm saying? It helped. Yeah. Yeah, man. Music definitely saved my life.
I say music kept me alive. Music definitely kept me alive. I even got the tattoo. Music is my heartbeat. Me and my sister got this matching tattoo. Me and Tyra.
That's cute.
Because one, we send music to each other like all the time.
That's raw.
That's just one thing we've definitely bonded over. That and like Left 4 Dead. but basically the same thing with you as you had. Like I had that Walkman, I had that CD player. Making it through school, like I had a entrance song. Like when I'm walking into class, I had the loudest headphones. Like trying to, just because music was a nigga was walking to a soundtrack everywhere he went.
Right.
And I feel like that's the reason why I love bodies of work more than just single tracks. I do like single tracks because it's just the time we in.
Right.
But when I listen to somebody new, I'm listening to a body of work. I'm not trying to listen to just one song.
Yeah, like because that shit suck, especially when you like the music that you hear.
Yeah.
You only got one song to go off of. I don't want to hear the same song for the next whenever the hell you feel like dropping music or whenever the hell your label got rolled out for you. You know what I'm saying? That shit be sucking. I be wanting to go back and look at a discography and see where you came from. What did I miss out on up until this point?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, you worked with this dude? I fuck with this dude. You know what I'm saying? I never, you know what I'm saying? I skipped right over this song on the album. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
I skipped over this track is crazy.
The thing I want to add to what I was saying too about how it saved me, bro. Like with me, like listening to music, being able to listen to music, like kind of at my disposal like that, I was able to write more. You feel what I'm saying? Because I used to, and I know I'm not the only person that did this. I used to write over actual songs. I didn't have instrumentals. I used to write over the songs and perform them over the song.
Over the actual song?
Yes, bro.
Wow.
That's literally how it used to go. Like I remember my first time actually meeting E. Literally, my first time meeting him is when Put On came out. He had came up to Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy and Kanye. I put on with my city. Yeah. I had a whole song written over that song. And I would rap it to people. And that's the first thing I did when I met him. You know what I'm saying? I hopped in the car and I rapped that shit to him. You feel
That's
me?
hard.
Yeah. So,
that's hard. That's hard. He said no ceiling when he hit the tipping point, in my opinion. Then
he did that
old weird rock shit. What was it? Prom Queen. Only 2 songs that were dope at Eminem on it. I guess it's supposed to be had Eminem on it. That Mona Lisa Go Hard with K Dot. You saying he went bad completely after No Ceilings? I don't think he was bad. He had a couple tracks after that I thought was good. I will say it's kind of rougher to get through an album with older Wayne versus newer Wayne. I mean, younger Wayne. I believe the same for Eminem though, as you was talking about Eminem. Yo, he rapped at 13. I went back home, and then that's when I started. Yeah, you got it. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. To do that over a track, that takes a lot because you gotta really cancel out what they saying to be able to put your shit on it. Mm-hmm. And I'm guessing you wasn't bringing the same delivery, were you?
Yeah, I think that's what made it easier, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know if it was like throughout the whole song, but I'm pretty sure there were moments where I would like carry the same cadence just to make it more pleasing to the ear. You know what I mean?
For sure. We like that. We appreciate you, Flizz, for coming on the show, man.
Yes, sir.
Anything you want to shout out? Everything that you want to talk about.
First and foremost, all praises to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even be here talking to you without you. Feel me? Thank you, God. Love you, God. Secondly, remember, there's only one fucking you. One you. Billions of people on this earth. There's one you. God made you the way that you are because he saw that fit. Now you can only be the best you that you could possibly be. So that's what you do. I don't care what the fuck anybody says. You be happy. You do what the fuck you want to do. Because at the end of the day, you're the only person that has to walk in your shoes and live with the decisions that you make. Nobody cares at the end of the day. Because it's not them. Live your fucking life. Do what the fuck you want to do. Do what makes you happy. Don't hurt people. Don't be mean to people. You help the next person, and you love life, and you carry the fuck on, and you do your fucking best in this shithole that we in. But do what you want at the same time.
I do have one more question before we leave. Favorite weed strain?
My favorite weed strain? I fucked up. That was supposed to. Favorite weed strain? That's a good question.
We didn't talk about very much weed.
We didn't talk about weed much, and that's perfectly fine. It's actually a good thing too.
Oh, facts.
It's my favorite weed strain. I'm trying to think. It's something I just recently had too. It used to be Pineapple Express, but now
Nickel Frit.
I would say passion fruit is pretty good.
Passion fruit.
Passion fruit is pretty solid. That was on the last episode of Bud Reviews. Just check out my review on Bud Reviews, right? Yeah. That's BUDRUVIEWZ. All one word. If you don't type it together, you won't find it.
Bud
I'm
Reviews.
demonetized.
Do the Bud Reviews again.
Bud Reviews.
No.
Yeah, that was dope.
But it's definitely been a pleasure to have you in here into the show, homie. I do want to shout a couple things I got coming up. August 25th, we do have the Battleground at the Grog Shop. Cast the Artist is going for her 4th win. He has been killing the competition, man. She's been doing her thing. R&B artist, so y'all niggas can come with y'all bars, but if you're not performing them right, she gonna sing your girl's panties off and take the belt. Head of the Cast Artist, the current champion of the Battleground. Like I said, with the 25th, we are at the Grog Shop. Also, on the 28th, we are back at Vices. Me, CJ, is there for every last Wednesday, but this month specifically, it is my birthday month. So I am going to be the featured comedian as well as our featured artist, Anu Amani. She's amazing. She is gorgeous. She's everything. The 31st, which is my birthday, August 31st, we are doing a show at the Old World Tavern. It will be at 8 o'clock. It is a free show, people, on 135th. Over there, right across from Don Prince Studio. If you've been to Don Prince Studio, right across the street from there. It is a free show. Like I said, I'm hosting the night. I'm probably going to be fucked up. I'm not going to lie to y'all. So it's going to be fun. I'm going to be going up there just doing my thing. So that's the 31st. And then I feel like I'm missing one. But I will be on the Big Facts, No Cap podcast coming up soon. I will get that date when it does drop. I'm looking forward to that. Shout out to Bees. Shout out to Misha Shredder Gang. Shout out to Don Prince. Shout out to Pizzle. All part of Battleground. Shout out to Redline Radio, my home. Shout out to Lex Vegas. Shout out to Dave Wallencheck. Shout out to the Real Steel. Shout out to my guest Flizz for coming on the show today. We just want y'all to go home and smile, bitch. Again, make sure you keep that smile in your face.
It's good for your mental. It's good for your system. Just smile.
Just smile. Quit playing. You ain't got time to frown. This is TimbukTuesday. See y'all next week.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Huh?
Ah!
Yikes!